aside from their conventional funding through advertising models. So I think it's important, isn't it, that you understand where this information comes from. Major media corporations increasingly rely on a vast ecosystem of privacy violations, even as the public relies on them to report it. News sites' user tracking has only gotten more extreme. In 2020, a study published by Ghostery, a company that provides tools to block third-party data collection, found that news websites contained the most trackers globally, more than business, banking, entertainment, or even porn. So you're more likely to be tracked by looking at legacy media sites than you are if you looked at a porn site or an entertainment site. So how are you going to get honest, independent reporting from those guys? And it sort of makes sense, doesn't it, that they would be threatened by any other source of information, particularly if that source of information is open about our own fallibility, willing to be mutable and to change the conversation as new information comes available. No ties at all to giant business corporations, although I recognise we're on a big tech platform and we have an ad revenue model so that we can pay staff and run a business and it exists in the real world. That is something that we do. We're clear about that. We want to be part of an open conversation with you. We want to provide alternative narratives, and not only provide the narratives, invite you to create the narratives with us. Because do you know one thing I know? I don't know what's best. I've made a lot of mistakes. I've been wrong many times, but I'm beginning to think I'm right about this. The mainstream media is not your friend. The culture is not your friend. The government is not your friend. Big business is not your friend. They are operating collegiately in unison to create a set of systems that are beneficial to them and disadvantage you. The biggest threat to their power comes from unionization and mobilization of large groups of people. They're so nervous about it. They're so aggressive about it. They're so protective about it. It makes me think that they've got an agenda. The video that's